If the boxes I get for this show keep getting any bigger, I'm gonna need to zoom the camera out a bit more.
When your spirit's broken, when hope is hard to find, when everyone's on board the life train, but you got left behind, when Lady Luck has left you, when the chips are down, when you've hit rock bottom, it's just me. There's a light on the porch and it's me with the torch, shining bright and true, for me and you, and we'll see each other through, and I'll stand by you, cause that's what friends should do. So in the absence of a more attractive offer, it's just me and you.
But yes, hello everyone. Or good day, I should say, because this is an Aussie Tries, and today we're raising the camera up a little bit. Video editing. But yes, this is a care package from America by one of my good friends, MsNightGallow or Hello Gallo, depending on which channel you go to. I'm going to leave links to both of them in the description so you can check it out. But this is something sent from her for the show. Well, for me, that I'm doing on the show. Shut up. So, yes, this is just a box of American snacks, as you can probably tell by the title of the video. But I'm really looking forward to this. This is actually good stuff that I'll probably like, hopefully. So instead of doing this is good, this is bad, I'm going to do something a bit different and do sort of rankings of what I liked the most and to what I liked the least, instead of just saying this was good, this was bad, because they should all be good, I believe. So I just opened this box. Should probably make sure it's completely open. Okay, got some tape on the knife, that's fine. So, I haven't opened this as of yet, so this should be interesting. So, first thing here is so this is looking really weird backwards in the camera, but these are Funyuns. This doesn't even look like English backwards in the camera. I should add. It looks like Indian or something. But this is Funyuns, onion flavored rings. Now, I've obviously never tried anything like this. Onion flavored rings. We have something here called burger rings. They're the only ring shaped chip that I know. I'm actually going to move the chair forward a bit here and drop the remote. But yeah, they're the only ring flavored chip we have here. Onion flavored. Snack is fun. Onion flavored rings. Zesty flavor of onion coupled with the crispy texture and shape of an onion ring. So this is like the chip version of onion rings, which I haven't had that many of. We do have onion rings here, but I don't get them often. So I'm kind of expecting sort of a what was it? Sour cream and onion chips. We have here, we probably have over there as well, but without the cream. I'm not sure what to expect. First off, the smell is very interesting, not as strong as I thought it was going to be. They're still very clearly onion. Unfortunately, they did get smashed in the mail, so they're more like onion strings, but should still taste just as fine. It is interesting. So I'm someone that, I'm very against original flavored chips. I don't like them. It's the flavor that everyone brings to a party because, you know, you gotta go with the broadest tastes, and original is the taste that everyone apparently likes. But I'm against original flavored chips. Get me something with some actual flavor. But these are something that could only be flavored with onion. These are pretty good. Yeah. They are less powerful than onion rings. Probably onion rings? Less powerful than burger rings. Probably because burger rings are supposed to taste like burgers. Or whatever they're supposed to taste of. They don't taste like burgers at all, but whatever. It's supposed to taste like onion. Does it taste like sour cream and ooh, a full one that wasn't crushed. Yeah. These two taste like less powerful burger rings. And I like burger rings. Does it taste like sour cream and onion? No. They do taste more like the burger rings than they do sour cream and onion chips. I don't have any on hand to do a taste comparison. But they're really nice. And they come with iron. Iron. I don't know. But, yeah, I really like these. This is something that I would actually finish. Very large bag. 170 grams. You don't get bags this big over here for chips. So it's pretty interesting just to see that aspect. Usually the chips you get here, really like 100 gram or 90 gram, most of them. Or so, you can get the 45 gram ones, but they're usually like, I don't know how much. I don't know how much the chips weigh here. But yeah, I like those. They go in the middle, obviously, because I got nothing to compare them to. But the next thing on the list is Jolly Rancher. Now, these are something that I have heard about for years, but I've never tasted. In fact, up until a certain point, I thought the packaging was brown because I'd only seen a small picture of him, and I thought it was just, oh, it's a brown package. But no, what it was actually a red Jolly Rancher, and it's transparent. So these are supposed to look very cool. Blue raspberry, green apple, cherry, grape, and watermelon. I gotta try a watermelon one, because watermelon is the best flavour of anything ever, as we all know. And if you don't know, well then you will learn one day that watermelon is the best of everything. Wow. What does that smell remind me of? It kind of sounds like, yes, what do they sound like? A bit like crinkling plastic. No, but they smell like if you went to the Melbourne show, which, going for a worldwide audience, probably referencing something that goes on in one city is not the best idea, but fuck it, I'm from Melbourne. So it's like you went to the Melbourne show, which is the biggest show in Victoria, I'd imagine, and just stuck your nose in one of the show bags, not one of the chocolate ones, but one of the lolly ones. That's sort of what I'm getting from this. It's got a sort of sour smell to it. I don't think they're sour, but if I was going off just the smell alone, I would say that they were sour. And right off the bat, I get three blue ones. Look at these. They look so fucking pretty though. There's the watermelon one. They look so cool. Put a green one in there. Yes, there we go. Ever seen a man get so excited over candy before? No, probably not. Probably for good reason. Probably because I would call the authorities if I did. There is cherry, right? Watermelon. It's green apple, cherry, grape, yeah, 5 flavors. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. I found those ones, but I haven't found. Oh wait, I found the grape. This is the one I saw the picture of, by the way, and I thought all the wrappers just look like this. There's cherry. Cherry looking a lot like watermelon. So, let's look at the packaging. The packaging feels really weird. This is going to be the weirdest thing I think I've ever described anything on the show as, but the packaging feels softer. Like, it feels softer than the packaging they have for lollies over here. Also, it's got a Hershey on it, so I guess this is from the Hershey's company. Grab a bunch. Keep on... Keep on sucking. Well, you gotta teach him early. I have the brain of a 10-year-old. Anyway, let's try these. Do we try all 5? Yeah, let's try all 5, and then we'll rate. I'm gonna have a subsection in the section here of which one was the best. So we'll start with blue raspberry. I somehow never understood blue flavored lollies. Like, they're always blue raspberry. Is that a thing? Are blue raspberries a thing, though? I don't know. That's really nice. Definitely reminds me of the sort of blue raspberry stuff you get over here as well. It's a very familiar taste. It is like, I remember very vividly this weird sort of memory, and this is bringing back, like, I'm getting nostalgic over a sweet I've never had before, but hear me out. Back when we were in primary school, or grade school if you're from America, we had these swimming classes, and after we finished the swimming classes, we'd always get one lolly snake each, and obviously it's completely random which one you got, because they just pulled out of the packet, and you always hope for the blue one. That's the one you wanted. It didn't matter about the other colors. It wasn't like a ranking, oh, you got yellow, that's the worst one. No, it was always just everything else and then the blue one. And that's what the blue one tasted like, and everyone wanted that, and you would get like trades for it. It was the craziest fucking thing. Everyone was going crazy over the blue snakes, because I think blue was a new back then. Like, I don't think the blue was a color that was usually in with it. It was usually just red, green, yellow, orange, purple. And then they added blue, and everyone went crazy over it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a madman. Who knows? Let's try green apple. They're not sour, by the way. I should point that out. The thing I'm noticing about these, very strong flute playing skills. Mad flute players out there. No, it's really powerful fruit flavor. It's not one of these generic. A lot of the lollies you get, they're like, it's generic fruit flavor. Who knows what it is? But these are very, very sharp fruit, which I like. Which makes me think that I'm going to really like the watermelon one, and I hope I'm right. Because I do like to enjoy having some of these things after this show. I don't like tipping out random things of fucking banana milk, you know. Wow. Yeah, that's a very nice and sharp watermelon taste that I like. That's really nice. I'm very happy for that, because I get to have them. Okay, that's already my favorite. Blue raspberry second. Green apple is third. Let's try the cherry. I'm not a fan of cherry flavored things. I like cherry Coke, but if offered, I'd go for vanilla Coke instead. But, you know, I'd give cherry a shot. Wow, yeah. Very strong cherry. If you are a fan of that very strong artificial cherry flavor, you'll like this, but personally I don't. I think this goes further away from the Funyuns. So we've got this sort of divide here. Oh, tripod legs of like, whoop, like these three flavors, then the Funyuns, and then that other flavor. Fucking hell. Hello again. Wasn't that a fun outing? But there is still one more flavor, and that's great. So, Ken Jelly Rancher redeemed. I can't even get this one out. I'm gonna have to share more. Oh, yeah, this one's just getting completely ripped. There it is. It's a lot more grape tasting than like the grape sodas you get. It's interesting, but not really a grape. It is that artificial grape flavor that you usually get, but I'm not too much of a fan of it. I think that goes before the Funyuns, but after the before the cherry, but after the Funyuns. So yeah, that's the Funyuns are kind of just in the middle now. So what is the next thing? You might be wondering. Well, random dip. Everything's falling. Save me. Oreo and Milka chocolate candy bar. Wow. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. We have technically we have Milka here. I have to get it from import shops, but I have had it before and it's really nice. I've also had Oreos before. I really like them. And we actually have Oreo Cadbury chocolate bars here. Recently introduced. They have original, strawberry, and mint ones. And I've had all three of those, and they're very nice. So I'm going to see how this stacks up, because this is going to be very interesting for me. To see how another company does the chocolate and Oreo thing. And there's something else I was going to say on this. But I seem to have forgotten. That's good. Now, this has gotten a bit crushed in postage. Oh god, very flaky. Very. Extremely flaky. But it should taste fine. But it does mean that, yeah, I'm going to have to sort of be really quick with this because it's melting in my hands. That tastes really good. Milka chocolate. Yeah, Milka chocolate was always very good. Because, yeah, you have Hershey's over there in America. It's not as good. I don't like Hershey's chocolate. I have had it. I had it several times as a kid. Wasn't really a fan of it, especially when we had Cadbury over here. But then when I tried Milka, which apparently you guys do have over there, I liked it a lot more. So this tastes... It is different. It's a little sweeter than the Cadbury one, I would think. But I really do like it. Where would I put it on the scale? I think slightly below the Funyuns. But... a little less than the Funyuns, but more than the Grape and Cherry Jolly Ranchers, I think that one would go. Because I think... yeah, the Funyuns were really nice. So I think I'd go there. That one's also really good. So now I've got... I've actually got something between the Funyuns and those. I really like those, though. So, what's next? It's just this is really long. Mamba? Yes, fruit chews. 46 packs. So what is... so these are just like, chewy fruit chews. I wonder what they are. I wonder if there's some sort of fuel for jet engines. Selected from orange, strawberry, lemon, or raspberry. Okay. So, I want to open this. Oh, I see. So what it is that it's 4 randomly selected packs of this. So we've got orange, strawberry, cherry, and strawberry again. So we don't get to try the lemon, but that's fine, because we got plenty to work with, and it means that I can just have this whenever I want off the show. So, we'll go for my least favorite flavor of just stuff like this and go to the best, which we actually already have in order. So it'd be raspberry, then strawberry, then orange. So let's try the raspberry. We have something here called Starburst. That's what I think these are going to be like. Oh wow, they're even like wrapped, yeah, like Starbursts. Look at that. Got the logo on and everything's very nice. I thought that was a pineapple for a second. I thought that's a bit weird, but no, that's the raspberry. I don't know what raspberries look like apparently. Huh. Okay, so it's a bit a little bit whiter than you usually get from Starbursts, but they still look pretty good. Smells yeah, it smells like a proper fruit chew. So let's see if they're good. Oh, packaging. Shouldn't have stuck the whole thing in my mouth and then try to explain it. But these are interesting. We won't make that mistake again. Okay. Chewy things. Don't eat the whole thing. These are interesting. They don't taste like the ones we have here. They don't taste like Starburst. It starts off... it doesn't hit you straight away. It slowly starts to become a thing, but it lasts... It's lasting. It doesn't taste like as strong a raspberry as anything you'd get from the Jolly Ranch. It's a milder sort of thing, a little bit... Probably the texture of it makes it feel a bit creamier. But they definitely are very nice. They're more mild. They're not so sharp that it's a distraction. They're just sort of really mild, nice things. So we're going to go with the strawberry one here. Here. It gets more intense as you go, Yeah. You get more of the flavour as you go. That one tastes a lot more... That one has more flavour to it. Yeah. A very sort of creamy strawberry flavour. I think I like this somewhere between... Okay, so I'll put the raspberry one between... So I'll put the top 4 here. The top 5. And we'll put the bottom 5 here. So I like the raspberry ones more than the cherry Jolly Ranchers. But I like the strawberry one more than the grape one. So now I'm going to try the ones that I usually like the best. The orange flavour of these sorts of things. I really like this ranking system. It's fun. I need to do this more. I need to get this next month when the Japan crate comes again. I need to do this sort of ranking thing. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Because otherwise I just sort of be sitting here going, yeah, this is good. That's the problem with these sorts of things. Any chew you get, they always do this sort of thing where the wrapper's stuck to them. But, I know it's Starburst. I'm not sure about these, but I know it's Starburst. I think they make the wrapper edible. Or at least non-toxic. So here's the orange one. They don't have too much of a smell. It smells about as mild as the taste. You wouldn't be able to smell it under usual circumstances. And they're softer. They're a bit softer than the ones we have here. Yeah, I really like that. That was really good. I'm going to put that ahead of the strawberry. But that's just a bias because I like orange more. So, yeah, those were really good. Now, why don't I put the strawberry one back in the box? This is going to be interesting. Nestle Butterfingers. I heard about Butterfingers from The Simpsons. Obviously, with Bart Simpson. His ads, nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. I've seen the ads, but we don't have Butterfingers here. Which is weird because we do have Nestle here. They make Milo, I think. Well, they make, yeah, I think they make Milo. They make a lot of things here in Australia, including that very Australian brand. But the reason this is going to be interesting is because I don't like peanuts or peanut butter. So this is a bar called Butterfingers that I am assuming is peanut butter. So I'm going to upset a lot of Americans here today. So, oh wow. Oh, it's solid. The chocolate smell. It is really rock hard. It's going to be pretty crunchy, I imagine. The peanut butter smell is just crazy. Yeah, it's very peanutty. So let's hope this. I have no idea how hard this is going to be to get through. So, oh, okay. It's a very weird consistency. It's not like anything I've ever had before. It's almost like a wafer, but no, it's not a wafer. Like brittle honeycomb? I don't know. It's very weird. Crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery. I'm getting that. It's very strange. I really like the texture. I like the consistency of it. It's weird, but I like it. It's very sort of soft honeycomb. But obviously not like gooey honeycomb, like crispy honeycomb. And it's all very, yeah, very interesting. But again, I did it again. That is still peanut butter. I'm not a fan of it at all. But I did finish it, which I don't do for any other peanut butter sort of product. I can't stand it enough to finish anything from it. So, it is last on the ranking, but it actually got me to eat some peanut butter and finish it, which has never happened before. So, some credit out there. But it's just too, I don't like, it's very salty. Says the guy who likes Vegemite. Too salty, peanut butter. It's just got a taste I really don't like. But, again, I like the consistency. It's got some decent chocolate to it. It's crunch that I like. It's not too hard. And yeah, if I liked peanut butter, I could see myself really enjoying that. The problem is I don't like peanut butter. Next on the shopping block, we have I think the camera cut out. So, yes, this is chocolate peanut butter Twinkies with peanut butter filling, and I hit my arm. Americans, I've found, really like their peanut butter. They like their peanut butter over here as well, but they really like their peanut butter over there. So this is a Twinkie, which is very interesting. So it's got, yeah, so that's a Twinkie. It's like, it's baked. Yeah, it's a sponge cake sort of thing. And just the cake itself, without any peanut butter, is nice. There's a little bit of saltiness from the peanut butter there, but I can tell that the cake part of this is very nice. Now, I loved this, all the peanut butter. I like Twinkies. I've never had any, but I like the idea of a sort of a cream-filled sponge cake, like a jam roll over here. But this is not going to be that. So, cheers. Ah. For a second, it was okay. I almost could not taste the peanut butter. But then, I got the salt, the saltiness of it. And my brain went, this isn't right. It feels like by law you have to like peanut butter in America. But, here's the thing. That wasn't as strong peanut butter as Butterfingers. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Because clearly, you can see how much this peanut butter is oozing out of there, oozing out of there. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. But actually, the chocolate sponge cake of it saves it. And this is going to sound really weird, but not only am I putting this in front of the Butterfinger, I'm actually putting it in front of a Cherry Jolly Rancher. I know. Crazy. I like something with peanut butter in it more than the Jolly Rancher, which the watermelon one is still the best thing I've tasted so far. So, congratulations. That's actually a bit salty still, but not bad, because I can't really taste the peanut butter. Thirsty. But yeah, that's good. I'll actually have the other one. So, yeah. Good job, America. So what is next? There are 3 more things. And they're all pretty sizable things now. This... this looks so cool. PopTarts Jolly Rancher. Look how neon green that is. I should mention that apart from orange, light green is one of my favorite colors. You're probably wondering what the hell these were here for, right? Well, I didn't have this set up before I put them here. I thought they were just a nice backdrop. But it does prove my point of I like green almost as much as I like orange. And to me, these look just insanely good. So, here's one I prepared earlier. This is going to be very interesting for me. So this is green apple. There's a comic on here, or a few. I love technology. As the Pop-Tarts are getting taken away by a drone. Look, it's a Iggy Stardust with a cat, or something. I think I smell bull. As a man is putting the toaster on for the Pop-Tart to be popped into the toaster. And here is that a kangaroo? Yo! Check it out! My hero, Captain Kangaroo! Wait, that's already a thing, isn't it? This has got a kangaroo on it. It was made for me. Me specifically. I'm the only Australian in the world. Okay, so I've only had Pop-Tarts a few times. I prefer them cold, not toasted. Just give me a second for everyone to have collapsed from shock to get back up off their seat. But yes, I prefer them cold. So, wow, I've opened them up and already there's an amazingly strong smell of apple. I'm gonna have to eat these cold anyway, because the mailman was not very nice with the packaging. They're not structurally sound enough to put into a toaster anyway. So good thing I like it. Look at that. Look how green that is. That's so many artificials. You can't get a bright green like that in nature, in the wild. But, yeah, it smells very cool. See, I like when you don't put them in the toaster, because then they're nice and soft in the middle. You gotta have the nice soft middle to them. I think that's the best part of a Pop-Tart. Take it from someone who doesn't have Pop-Tarts locally in their country. I'll tell you. But yeah, enough putting this off. Let's try a baked thing. A green apple Pop-Tart. This sounds so crazy. Alright. Yeah, it's so weird. It's got a very, it's a bit weird. It's got that, the icing's got that crunch that I like, the sort of, well, if you ever had a Pop-Tart, you know the sort of crunch you get from the icing. I really like that. And this has got that intact. Very nice. It's got the softness that I like. But the flavor is a bit weird. I mean, obviously, it's weird. That's why, that's why it's in here. But I just like the concept of having a green apple Pop-Tart just made out of a Jolly Rancher. A lot of apple. Very appley. It's a very strong apple. Like, you have to like apple. Or artificial apple to like this. That's that very strong artificial apple flavor. Which, interestingly, going back to the actual Jolly Rancher sweet. They do taste kind of similar. So they actually got it right. It does taste like a Jolly Rancher baked into a Pop-Tart. And it's very interesting that this concept that seems just like a weird thing I would see on the internet and think, that can't be real. That's just so dumb. They did it. They actually kind of pulled it off. I'm not that massive a fan of artificial apple flavoring. But if you are, this would be really good. I think these would be genuinely interesting for you. So where would I put them? There's just crumbs everywhere. Well, I like them more than the Twinkies, so I'm going to put them here. Between the Raspberry Mambas and the Grape Jelly Rancher. Because, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of apple, but that was really interesting. And I'm happy that I was able to taste something that bizarre and that weird. And it's actually not that bad. Which is great, because I got 16 of them. So if I hated it, that would have been a bad thing. I'm actually really happy I got 16 of these, yeah. I'm going to have a field day with this. Okay. So we are going to stay right on the Pop-Tart train with these. This just seems so awesome. Pop-Tarts Hot Fudge Sundae. Hot Fudge Sundae Pop-Tarts. This sounds like the best idea ever made. This just sounds so incredible. There they are. They got more comics on the back, kind of. Previously on Unfrosted and Afraid. And she looks like she could use a good frosting. Oi oi. Oi 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 oi. Oh, Jesus Christ. Virtual reality demo. Into the volcano. I can't read these upside down, so you'll have to... It looks so real, I can feel the heat. That's because you're being toasted, my friend. Pop-Tart Shake. This is a weird jacuzzi. Yes, it's actually a blender, and you're about to get all your parts eviscerated and destroyed, and you are going to die a very horrible and very violent death, all in the sake of my nourishment. For the kids. Crazy good horoscope. Your popularity be your undoing. Well, that's just demonstrating that this video is going to get 1 million views. Anyway, these are actually very intact, so I can put these in the toaster. Oh wow! Look at that. That looks amazing. This looks like it's going to be incredible. Open it up. Oh yeah. Smells very, very cakey. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to get right into this. Oh yeah. That's really nice. Like... It doesn't taste very ice cream. You can get things over here, sweets over here. I don't know what, because they're not, like, very popular. I'm trying to think of what it is. There's these ice cream flavored things. There's these candies. But they actually do taste like ice cream. I can't put my finger on it. It's something ice cream, but you could taste that it was ice cream. This doesn't have an ice cream taste to it. So it's not really a sundae. More of a cake. But it's still very nice. Got the fudge, the sprinkles, the cake base. This should just be a chocolate cake sort of thing. So it's not exactly a hot fudge sundae, but this is insanely good. And I'd be very happy just having these. I'd actually put these ones above the Oreos. Just between the Oreos and the Funyuns. So that, yeah, it's in my top 5. Or is it? Because we got one more thing. Now, I'm a fan of Oreos. I love Oreos. And Oreos have some very interesting flavors. But I think this is the most interesting flavor I've ever seen. And the fact that I'm holding this is, yeah. For an Australian whose only choices are original but thin, chocolate but thin, thin lemon, strawberry, and if you're lucky, unless you're me, peanut butter. Having this apple pie Oreos. This is amazing that this exists. And I get to try it. I'm very fucking excited for this. I saved this till last. Here we go. So, for a limited time over here, I don't know if it's over there, but over here, they did something for the Olympics. And it was just a vanilla one. It had a vanilla cookie and a vanilla thing inside it. They weren't good. But they used this sort of cookie. But obviously they've filled it with something nicer than just generic stuff. Wow. Cinnamon. That's what I get off this. It is ginger snaps. That's what they're called over here. They smell like ginger snaps. This is going to be very interesting. There's even some icing just on the lid here, so I can have just a small taste of the icing itself. So, this is so cool. Let's see. It smells very much like a cinnamon snap. Let's see if it tastes apple pie. Yeah. Unlike the chocolate fudge sundae, where it was supposed to be an ice cream, but it's actually just sort of a cake thing, but still very nice. This does taste like a pie. It's got the cinnamon. You can taste the breading, like the actual, it's not just Oreo cookie. It does taste like apple pie sort of breading. The one thing that's the most subtle, ironically, on this is the apple. It tastes more like a cinnamon pie. But then you could always do this and just combine them. What the hell am I doing? You could always combine them. And, Not surprisingly, the most prominent flavor out of that was the apple. So, I think I'm going to have them separately still. But this is actually very nice. Oh, it's just sort of like a joke flavor, like, oh, this is really cool apple pie, haha. But I actually do like it. Some just icing on the lid. So we can try just the icing itself and see. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of taste to it. I just got the whole thing of it. See if there's more of a taste. It is a lot of their normal cream, but a bit of cinnamon in it. This is where all the flavor is. So this is a lot better than the biscuits they sell here, which were just the vanilla ones. But yeah, that's really nice. In fact, this is a hard decision. I like this and the PopTarts equally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Oreos ahead of the PopTarts for one reason, and that's because it tastes more like it was what it was trying to be. Not just a good tasting product, but actually tasting like what it was supposed to be. So the Oreos come in at 5th. So congratulations, beating out PopTarts. So the final standings of things I liked from that. Whoa. So there it is. So I didn't like the Butterfingers too much, obviously because I don't like peanut butter. The Cherry Jolly Rancher was a bit too. I don't like artificial cherry. The Twinkies were actually pretty damn good considering I don't like peanut butter. The Mumbos were nice. The green apple Pop-Tarts, very surprising. Very strong. Some points off for being too strongly artificial, but it's Pop-Tarts. You would expect that from that, and it's just very cool to see these bright green Pop-Tarts. I like them. Then we have the grape Jolly Rancher. I forgot to open this one backwards. The strawberry Mambos and the orange ones. And then the Oreo chocolate candy bar. That was really nice. But then our top 5 have to be the Pop-Tarts, then, or the top 6, the Pop-Tarts, then the apple pie Oreo is very nice. And the Funyuns, very surprisingly, in 3rd place. I didn't think I would like these as much as I do, but I actually really like these. It's crazy. I don't even like onion. And yeah, here I am, putting this ahead of apple pie Oreos. But the winners of today were the Jolly Ranchers, after all. Green apple in 3rd, blue raspberry, or the legendary blue snake flavour in 2nd, and of course, as if it was going to be anything else, the watermelon Jolly Rancher in 1st place. I'm happy with my decision. That's so nice. And now I get to enjoy all of these. I'm gonna gain like 20 kilos again. So, but thank you very much again to MsNightGallow / Hello Gallo. You can check out both those channels in the description below. Thank you so much for the package. This was a lot of fun to do. Amazingly good. Just all these Oreos are amazing. The Pop-Tarts are amazing. Just everything about this was really fun. I hope this was worth watching. It might go on a bit long, but thank you everyone who watched. Hopefully I haven't offended Americans too much. I didn't outright hate anything. I'm not, like, I hate those food channels that do stupid shit. Like, they get some Korean thing and they don't know what they're doing and they go, oh, this tastes like crap. Oh, it's got bits in it. And I also hate those channels where they take a spread, like Vegemite, that's supposed to be thinly spread on toast. They take a big fucking dessert spoon and go, oh, this is salty, isn't it? Like, no shit. You gotta take a drink of